and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm doing another kind of vlog style video this week. If you guys watched my last Breakfast at Freddy's episode from last Monday, you'll have seen at the end that I was going to film like putting basically all of my clothes from home into my new wardrobes at the flat, but it's basically going to take me all day to do. I think I've brought all of my clothes over, they're all on the floor in my bedroom, and I asked you guys on Instagram and you really wanted to see a full video. So basically what's happening today is we're going to organize all of my clothes and put them away into my new wardrobes at the flat. I spent all day yesterday bringing my clothes from home to the flat in my Mini by myself. It took me like 5 trips backwards and forth. So currently my clothes are all over the floor in my bedroom. This is most of my clothes. I obviously had to leave a few outfits at home because I'm not officially moved in yet. But this is most of my clothes and I've got to try and find somewhere to put them away today. So first I'll just show you all of the storage that I actually have. So as you guys know, the main place that I want to put my clothes, where I actually want to go and get dressed in the morning, is my beautiful new dressing room, all fitted and designed by Hammonds. It looks so beautiful. I honestly can't wait to put my things in. So first of all, I obviously have this hanging space here which is open, and because it's open I really want to like display my prettiest dresses on here, all of my like fanciest, like most aesthetic clothes that go with the whole theme. So it's kind of going to be like a display cabinet. And then of course I've got my big double wardrobe here, which doesn't have room for anything long, but as you guys know I don't really have many long things anyway. So this is the space in here. It's also got some drawers and some shelves behind because it goes back really far, which is really good for storage. So I'm thinking that I would quite like to have my kind of seasonal clothes in here. So in winter I'll have my winter clothes in here. In spring summer I'll have my spring summer clothes in here, because I really like the idea of coming in here to choose my outfits. I don't really want it just to be a storage room. And then in the drawers I have one kind of like organizational drawer for things like sunglasses and belts and hair accessories and that kind of thing, which I'm excited about because I've never had anything like that before. And then 2 drawers here that I'm going to put like, I guess, tops in, tops and bottoms. I'm not really sure yet, but I am so excited, guys, to finally fill this dressing room because it's so beautiful. You know, if you didn't see the vlog, I would definitely recommend going and watching my Breakfast at Freddy's episode 7, where this whole like walk-in wardrobe dressing room was built by Hammonds. They literally just designed it from scratch and every inch of it is just magnificent. It's so beautiful. And it's going to look even better when it's got all of my lovely things in. So I think this is going to be where I'm going to put my shoes, because apart from the shoe rack down here, which are really nice by the way, I think they store 5 pairs of shoes, depending on how wide the shoes are. So I think I can get about 20 pairs of shoes here, but I obviously have more than 20 pairs of shoes, so I think the rest will go here along with some of my bags as well. And then of course as we come down we also have my bedroom wardrobes. They're just looking so gorgeous, and these handles I'm so happy with. What a find. So in this wardrobe I have a hanging rail at the top, which is a perfect size for, you know, short things. Like I said, I don't really have anything long. I have a few bits, but they're going to go somewhere else, which I'll show you. And originally these drawers weren't here. I added these in. They're just from IKEA because I was just really nervous about the lack of like drawer storage for things like pajamas and loungewear and jumpers and that kind of thing, because obviously in the dressing room there's only 2 quite small drawers. So my dad and boyfriend put these in for me, and they're just really good. They're so spacious. You know, IKEA is really good at just efficiency, even though they're not like the prettiest to look at. They're really good, and I've just popped in some soaps in every drawer so they're smelling nice to put my clothes in. So yeah, I'm really happy with this storage actually. And then in this wardrobe it's pretty much the same story, except I went for the 3 drawer from IKEA instead of the 4, just to give me a little bit more hanging space in case anything was too long basically. And then in here I've obviously got 3 double wardrobes, which is amazing. So I actually have a ton of storage. Sorry, there's so much mess at the top at the moment. That's gonna go. I want to kind of avoid putting too many clothes in here though, because I'd like the end cupboard to be like a work cupboard. So my filming equipment, officey stuff, that kind of thing. And I'd quite like the middle cupboard to be where I keep like towels and bedding, like a linen cupboard, because that has a shelf in the middle. It's got 2 sections, so I thought the top section could be like linens and then the bottom section could just be empty. So when I get like gifting and post and I've got nowhere to put it, or when JJ comes around and his stuff is everywhere, I could just have a place where I could just shove things, basically. And then in here, this is where I'm going to keep my coats and long items. So currently my Christmas decorations are in there, as you can see from my nutcracker. I'm not sure that's the best place for him, but he's very awkwardly shaped, so I need to figure that out. But I'm going to keep my Christmas decorations there. And of course I've got my clothing rail, which I'm going to put up in here because I'm going to film videos in here. It's going to be like my fashion work studio, and I love the way clothes look on a rail, so I've also got that as well. So I think the first step is going to be to organise the clothes into categories so I know which bits are actually going where. I have a feeling this is just not going to be as enjoyable as it looks, so I'm happy you guys can share this experience with me. Okay guys, we're looking a bit more organised, which is good. So I've sorted everything into piles. So here is my occasion wear. These are my dresses that I think will look nice on display. They just so happen to pretty much all be spring summer dresses, which is fine. My long things are in this pile. There's literally like 5 things, so not many at all. These are my summer clothes, so summer outfits. And then this is a pile of summer bottoms and tops. I do have more at home, obviously, so I need to keep that in mind when putting them away, that there are more than this. The pile that's stressing me out a little bit is the coats, because I'm just, to be honest, I'm really confused. Like, how on earth did these fit in my bedroom? I'm seriously confused. A few of them were on my rail in the bedroom, which makes sense. But I think I'm just gonna see how many will actually fit in the coat cupboard, because to be honest, I'd quite like my Santini ones on display anyway, because they're so pretty. But anyway, that did alarm me slightly. And then this pile is my autumn winter clothes. So I have all of my dresses, skirts and shorts, a few jumpers and blouses, and then I've got my like jeans, bottoms, tops, and more jumpers. So I am actually quite confident that all of this will go in there. And then I've just shoved everything else over here for the meantime. This is like some of my bags, not all of my bags, because I've left my really nice display unit at home just in case I need to film any more videos. So there are more bags than this, accessories, and then this is like my pajamas and loungewear and gym wear. Again, there's a little bit more at home, but not much. So I think the first job I want to do is put away my spring summer clothes into the dressing room, because I've been so looking forward to this and I just can't wait any longer. So let's go. Okay guys, let's do it. I'm also just having like a weird moment right now. Honestly, I was thinking, like, I came to see this flat for the first time last August, so it's been a year now since I first came here and like laid eyes on the flat, and I felt something in my heart. Like, I can't explain it, but I just knew that I would live here. I just knew as soon as I came here. So to think that a year later I'm here now putting my clothes into this beautiful wardrobe, like, it's just crazy. Anyway, moving on, there's no time for emotion, there's far too much to do, so let's open up the wardrobe and put the clothes in. clothes are in the wardrobe. This is practically as holy as a christening. Don't they look gorgeous? So it is going to be a lot more full than this. I think I brought probably about 2/3 of my clothes here to the flat, so it is going to be more full than this. Okay, so next I'm going to put these dresses away in the open cabinet, but first of all I'm just going to change all of the hangers so they're all on a nice white wooden hanger, as they're the ones going on display. So I've got to search through the other pile of clothes and look for some white hangers. I know I've got them somewhere.
I'll return back down to earth, having learned what love is worth. Will I burn or burst? I must have been dreaming. Still I'm beaming, smiling from ear to ear. And if I was dreaming, then why is she still here?
Ooh la la, look how pretty they look. I love how this is basically just my Zimmermann dress collection, apart from a few. But yeah, I think that looks really good. And you know, I can always like jig it around a little bit, but I think as a starting point, I'm definitely pleased with how that looks. Then I can put a few cute handbags at the top, shoes at the bottom. There's still even a bit of storage underneath the dresses, which is quite useful. So yeah, moving on. Okay, so I've hit my first roadblock. I think I was actually deluded in thinking that all of my coats would fit in here. They absolutely don't. This is as many as I've managed to squeeze in. I could squeeze in a few more, but then they'll just be so squished. So I think I'll need to have a small rethink, but it's okay. I've taken out some of the coats that are like my favorites that I'd like to have maybe on display, like my Santini coats, my pink trench coat, and they can maybe go in the display cabinet or on my rail in here. And then I've also just taken out a few of the like jackets, like springy jackets, because I feel like they can just go in my wardrobe because there's room. I think I'm going to be naughty and come back to this, just, you know, close the door on all my problems. Because now the coats are out of the way, I can open up this wardrobe and put my autumn winter clothes away. And now I'm feeling nervous because I was pretty confident that all of these clothes will fit in there, but clearly my judgment is slightly off, so let's just see how it goes. Okay, this section has gone considerably well. Everything fits from my winter clothes that were hanging. There's loads of space like in the bottom, so just like extra storage in case anything, like any boxes or something need a place to go. And then in the drawers, in the top drawer, I've got like my tops, my like winter tops basically, and some Roger and Gallet soaps. In the middle drawer, I have my jumpers. They're literally all white and off-white. And then in the bottom one, I have my bottoms, which I don't really have many bottoms because, you know, I don't wear trousers very often. So I can maybe put like some tracksuit bottoms, like lounge bottoms here. And then all that's left is this wardrobe, which I suppose my occasion wear will go into because that's the only category that doesn't have a home yet. And then I think in these drawers I will do the top one like socks and underwear, which I haven't got with me because I need them at home, pajamas, loungewear, which I have a lot of loungewear, so I am worried about it fitting in that drawer. So I may need to rethink that. And then in the bottom drawer, I'm thinking gym and swim. So here is my occasion wear pile. That jacket is actually not occasion wear, that can come off. And then here is my pajamas and loungewear. Again, there's a few bits at home, but this is most of it. So I'm just gonna actually sort through this pile and fold it nicely, and then see if it will fit in the drawers. Guys, I think I have just about finished with my clothes. I did also just pop home quickly to bring a few more clothes over just to make sure that they would fit. So in here, as you can see, I've done my occasion wear. I realised that I wasn't going to be able to put any long dresses in the coat cupboard because the coat cupboard is too full and I don't want them to be squished. So I've basically just like folded them in half. And then I also put some of my like, I guess, more fancy coats in this cupboard too, like my Santini coats, my lovely cape, my faux fur coat, my Burberry trench and that kind of thing. So then for the drawers, I haven't obviously done my underwear drawer yet. Here's my pajama drawer. It looks really cute. Honestly, like my pajama drawer at home is so much smaller than this and it's like bursting. So it's so nice that it's all so spacious. And then down here is like my loungewear drawer, and I went home and I realised I do have a few more things to put in here. So it may need a little rejig to make everything fit. And then in the bottom, I've done my gym and swim, which is like really empty. So I did manage to solve the coat issue by putting my fancy coats in the occasion wear cupboard, and now these all fit. And also I do have a cupboard like at the bottom of the stairs with hooks on the back of the door that I guess like my everyday coat or jacket will probably end up going in there as well. Okay, so now we will do my shoes, and I think I'm going to start off by putting my like spring summer shoes, like all of these sandals, in the dressing room in the open shelving. So obviously I'll put like my nicest ones at the front, maybe the ones that aren't as nice at the back, see how many I can fit in, and then we'll just work out what to do with the rest.
Love comes along and you're singing a song like a bluebird. Love comes around and you finally found an excuse. Love says come here, and a voice in your ear whispers new words. Love hunts you down till you're pinned to the ground, it's no use.
Ooh, that's actually worked out really nicely. So I realised I could have fit 5 pairs in at a squeeze, but they wouldn't have sat nicely. So really it is only 4 that I can have on a rack, which is fine because actually I only have this amount of shoes really that I'd like to actually see on display like that. So I'll just show you what I've done. To be fair, they're all pretty. I wouldn't mind having any of them on display. So I could give this a little rejiggle at any point really, but the bottom bit looks so cute, doesn't it? So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I don't have any more shoes that I would like to go here because all of my like super fancy shoes, like my sparkly shoes and that kind of thing, I want to have actually on display in on the shelves, so as like a decoration. And now I really do think the only option for these winter shoes is to put them in here. I'm not like thrilled about it because I don't know, I've never really done that before. I've had shoes in like the very bottom of a wardrobe before, but not like halfway up like that. I don't know how it's gonna look or feel, but I don't really have another option, I don't think. So I'm just gonna try it and see how I feel about it.
Love comes along, turning right into wrong, so deceiving. Love comes to town, now you're chained and you're bound, it's a trap. Love turns the old into new. You learn that your lies are all true. Love comes along, now it won't be too long, that's a wrap.
Okay, so I managed to get about 10 pairs of boots in here, which is pretty good. I don't think it looks too bad, does it? I don't know, I'm just not used to it. The only shoes I couldn't fit in here are my loafers, which I don't really know where they're going to go, and my frozen boots, which I am thinking, to be fair, like they only get worn like twice a year or something when we have a snowy day, so I could actually just put this in storage with like my ski stuff, my holiday stuff. And then the shoes that are left to put away are basically my trainers. I have more trainers at home as well, so I feel like maybe I need to get rid of a few, but the reason that I kept like these Vans, for example, is because they're kind of ruined, and I just thought like it's good to keep a pair of shoes around that are already ruined, so in case it's like raining and you have to go out, like you don't care about getting your shoes ruined. And then of course my over the knee boot collection, which at the moment I'm like, where the heck are these gonna go? But I'm sure I'll figure it out. I'm gonna have a little scout around now and try and come up with some kind of solution. Okay guys, I've come to a temporary solution for the like trainers and stuff, and I feel like it's gonna end up being that this cupboard is gonna be that messy cupboard that like doesn't aesthetically please me, kind of annoys me a little bit, that I don't want to like look at. But I think we've all got cupboards like those, and in the meantime I would really appreciate any advice, ideas. I mean, you've seen the storage options I have available. Also remember that like my really everyday shoes, like my gym trainers for example, will go in the cupboard at the bottom of the stairs on the little shoe rack, like my really regular shoes. But anyway, I'll show you what I've done. So I'm thinking that apart from 2 days a year, these Christmas decoration boxes are literally never going to move, so I can just put my trainers and that kind of thing on the boxes, and store a few like shoe boxes down the side. It's not the best solution, it's not the most aesthetically pleasing, like super organized solution, but I can't really think of anything else right now. I had to move the Nutcracker, unfortunately, so he's stationed here at the moment as a doorman, holding my keys. To be fair, he looks pretty cute. Is he that Christmassy because he's pink? I don't know. Maybe he could be a permanent fixture. This could be your permanent position. And I actually had quite an ingenious idea, even if I do say so myself, for my long boots, my over-the-knee boots. I was thinking that I could take out this shelf. It should be relatively easy with a screwdriver, and then I'll still have 2 shelves to make use of, and then I can push these shoes all the way to the back and just line up my boots behind my clothes. So I thought that was quite a smart idea. I think there's room for all of them, hopefully. So I think I'm just gonna give it a go. I'm gonna see if I can get the shelf out first of all, and just see how it looks.
You'll be enchanted by those big doughy eyes, so inviting. They'll leave you stranded and tied till you're high and dry. No use fighting. Ain't it exciting?
Yay, I'm so pleased. That's actually worked out really well. They are so, like, they fit so perfectly at the back. There's even room for one more pair. And you can't really see them, like they're so far back that they kind of don't like, they just don't take up any room at all. And then I still have 2 shelves as well. And now my over-the-knee boots have like a really safe home. They'll never get ruined, which is amazing. So now all that's left to do is my bags and accessories. So obviously this isn't all of my bags. These are just the ones that I keep in storage. And then the accessories, I think this is most of my accessories, to be honest, like apart from jewellery. I've got my headbands in that box, my sunglasses, my scarves, my belt. I don't actually have that many, so these will hopefully all fit in that really cool drawer. And then I think these are going to go in the shelving units.
Love comes along and old heartache like is gone in a glimmer. Love calls your name, all your pain is erased in a flash. Easy to fall for its charms when you're lying there in those arms. Love comes along without warning, you're bound for a crash. Wait for the crash. Can't escape from its clutch, and all it can take is a touch for you to be chained like a pawn in the game. What a rush! But after the thrill of its died, only the chill lives inside. Love comes along for the weak and the strong. You can't hide.
Oh my god, guys, so I think I am done. Everything is away, and it's really exciting. Like, everything looks so nice. I feel like this is probably how it's going to be, like, even when I move in and I bring 100% of my things over. Maybe there'll be like a little jiggle here and there and I'll change things, but I think for the most part this is how it's going to be. We have the dressing room. Look at it there, shining, glowing. It's like the gates of heaven. So as we go in, we have my dresses, which is practically my Zimmermann dress collection, but not quite. My shoe rack with all my cute shoes looking lovely, and then at the top I just popped a couple of cute shoe boxes, but I'm not sure what's going to go up there. It could be handbags, shoes, boxes, ornaments, literally anything that looks pretty. And then coming over here we have my handbag collection, which is looking really cool. This was kind of just like a rough idea. Like, I'll probably keep on changing them around and seeing how it looks, but I kind of liked the idea of having the end ones facing forward because the actual shelf is brought forward here anyway, so I thought that looked kind of cool. But you know, I might rejiggle them again, and I do have a few more bags to add to it as well. And the bottom shelf is currently empty. That shoebox won't be there, but yeah, it looks really cute, and it's going to be nice to actually have my handbags on display, because before in my bedroom they were all in a cupboard in storage, so sometimes I kind of forgot what handbags I did have. So I feel like this will be so nice and I'll get a lot more use out of them this way. I've added a few more clothes, but there's still plenty of room. As you can see, it's like double the size, seriously, of what I was working with before at home. And then if we just part the clothes a little bit, you see I have a few handbags at the back that were kind of, I didn't feel went very well on display. A couple of like sunglasses boxes. I kept this velvet box. I've got my boots down here, just a couple of empty boxes because there's room and you never know when you might need a cute box. And then in the top accessories drawer, oh, look how cool this is. I've never had this before, so for me this is so exciting. So in here I put like my neckties and my cute silk scarves. Here I have my hair accessories, so headbands and like cute hair bubbles and stuff like that, sunglasses, my single solitary belt. I've currently just put my like face masks in here, but I'll probably take these out and put my gloves in. And I just love this, guys. Like, I have never had anything like this before. I've had to like make up solutions for storing stuff like this, and I just think it's incredible. So that is the situation, guys. That's how it's all looking. And obviously I am going to be filling these shelves, just not yet, and making these look fabulous. So I'm sure you'll see that in a breakfast at Freddy's vlog coming your way very soon. But yeah, I am so delighted with this. Like, I just can't believe this is my dressing room. It's exactly how I wanted it to be. I'm just so happy. So guys, that's it from me this week. Oh my gosh, look how cute my dressing room looks in the background. It's making me smile so much. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun filming it. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.